What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm back with another TREN rant brought to you by J.R. Whitewright, Witherite 12 in the comments section on my video titled The Beginner Steroid Cycle That Separates the Men from the Boys. JR here phonetically spells out cabergoline. That's how it's pronounced, not cabergoline. That's right, I call the drug cabergoline often. I do that shit intentionally. You'll also hear me saying hepatotoxic instead of hepatotoxic. I actually understand that people pronounce these words differently, but the problem is that we live in a fucking retarded world where there is no right or wrong pronunciation. I discovered this one time when I was arguing with my wife over the proper pronunciation of a word. I don't even remember what the word was, but we looked it up together, and what we found was that the dictionary or whatever online, the online pronunciation lists American pronunciation, British pronunciation, African American pronunciation. And so there is no pronunciation. Everybody gets to fucking make up how they say shit. People in Ireland say shite instead of shit. People in Britain say aluminium instead of aluminum. So apparently we have not been able to do the most basic fundamental fucking thing in our world, which is just get together and make a fucking decision on the right and wrong way to say a word. A word should only have one fucking pronunciation. But this goes back to the video that I made yesterday talking about how there is no normal anymore. There's no normal because there's no abnormal. We've decided that everything that everybody does is okay. When I was growing up, we had Ebonics, not African American pronunciation. It was well understood that black people just mispronounce words. That was just part of their culture. But we can't say that they mispronounce words. We now say that the way they pronounce a word is acceptable in their culture, and the way that a British person says a word is acceptable in their culture, and then the way that Americans say a word is acceptable in their culture. And it doesn't matter how the word was intended to be used. So like there's Ducati, unless you live in fucking Britain, and then it's a Ducati. It's a fucking Ducati. That's what it's called. But see, nobody gives a shit about saying things the right way. They just want to say it their way. And so as long as we live in a society where everybody gets to pick and choose how to butcher the fucking English language, then I'm going to say shit my fucking way. So you're probably going to hear me continue to say hepatotoxic instead of hepatotoxic, because it's fucking easier to say when you're talking 9,000 miles a fucking hour. You're going to continue to hear me say cabergoline because I like saying it that way, and I don't give a fuck about how anybody else feels about that. So I want you to understand that I, on an intellectual level, understand that there should be a right and wrong way to say things. And the second that the rest of the fucking world wants to get on board and pick one way, I will be happy to play along. I don't give a shit which way it is. I don't give a fuck if we settle on aluminum or aluminium. I don't care if we decide to call them herbs or herbs. I don't give a fuck. Pick one way, and every motherfucker on this planet better be saying it that one way or be getting ridiculed for doing it the wrong way. There should be no African American language, English language, British language. That's fucking horseshit. So until we have one way of saying things, I'm gonna say things the TREN God way, my fucking way. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. As always, we'll see you on the next one.